exciting day for us when we went to that meeting, and ultimately the council voted and said, yes, we approve you being an academy. And that was just the start of it, because after we had gotten approval, there were still many steps to take and get everything in place and get this facility here that you've seen with all of it furnished and getting everything ready for recruits. In June, when the academy started, the recruits came in very excited to be here, and we were just as excited because this is class 1. It's the very first time we've done any of this, but at the same point, we've been training officers internally my entire career. So the only difference is now we're training them from the very beginning instead of just training them once they came back from Richmond.
I've seen them grow from day 1 to where they are right now. You feel like a proud parent, knowing that you have this thing that you took from the day 1 to week 23. You see their confidence grow, you see their skills and their abilities grow. I remember my day 1 at the academy, like, I don't know if I can do this, but you grow, you gain experience, and I'm excited to see what we've poured into these guys to be able to get them to become law enforcement officers.
We've had over 20 instructors come out here and teach, from supervisors on all different shifts. We've had officers themselves come out here, a lot of which are training officers as well. So ultimately, they're going to have these recruits that they taught here now riding with them, in a few short days, learning from them again and continuing that training. And I think it's a great experience because we do get to know them instead of them coming back from Richmond and no one in the department knowing them at all for the most part. Now they do. They've met all these supervisors, they've met people, so the supervisors know who they're getting on their shifts as well.
They do all the things, obviously, that they would do at the Department of Criminal Justice Training, but we've put our brand on it. We're hoping, obviously, through their on-the-job training in the next 16 weeks in the police training officer phase, is that our PTOs, our trainers, are going to come back and go, that's right, that worked, and we have a better product because of what we put into the academy.
As our first class, it's been an amazing experience for us. Obviously, it's been a lot of hard work for myself and all the instructing staff. They've done a great job this year. I can't thank any of them enough for all the time and effort they've put into training these recruits. But at the end of the day, I think all of us will hold a special place in our hearts for this group because they were the first. They were the first that came through here, and they're the first that we get to see ultimately what our hard work came out to be as a product, and ultimately getting them out to help the citizens and hopefully serve them in a much better capacity than we've been able to produce before.
They will forever be class 1, so their bond will be, they're like brothers at this point. To me, that's a special thing, especially as being an instructor for class 1. I can look back in another, 8-10 years, I can look back and go, those were my guys. Class 1, congratulations. I look forward to seeing what your law enforcement careers become in the future, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey and your law enforcement career.
We are so proud of you. You have grown so much from the first week to now to graduation day. We just ask that you go out and take all the training that we have given you and use this when you go out into the PTO process and when you get out on your own. Don't forget what you're here for. You're here to serve this community, you're here to serve this agency, and to help everyone when they need help on their worst day. So go out and continue doing what we've trained you to do.